Everybody wants James.
Well, you know, James Brown is you. James Brown is you out there. I didn't make James Brown. Thank God that he gave me the energy to carry out the role. But I was just playing a part for humanity. And I'm still playing a part for humanity. That's my role. And my role has gotten beyond a social thing, because a social thing will remain the same until we change it individually.
In the background, she bumping my shit. You mad? I'm at the crib cutting open vacuum bags. Pulling helicopters, film photographers taking pictures. My driveway full of impalas, and I'm not stopping for 1 minute. First thing when I wake up, I say my prayers and I blaze up.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Snoopi. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm high. I mean, what you expect, you know? We reviewing Currency. Now, before I say anything, the people that know about Weekend at Bernie's, you know, the people that know about the How Fly mixtape, you know, me and you got a special connection. You know, me and you, we got a special connection. Middle school days, that's all I was playing. So you already know based on that I got a special relationship with Currency. You know what I mean? It's Currency and Wiz to be exact. I ain't gonna lie, the last project that Currency and Al put out, Covert Coupe, I didn't hear it, honestly, just because, I don't know, Currency dropped so much music. That's one of my gripes with Currency. But then that's why I love Currency too. You know, him feeding his fans on a weekly basis, you know, built up his fan base the way it is. You know, a lot of people can't do what Currency does. And, you know, that's the credit to him. But just me personally as a Currency fan, when I listen to the music, sometimes, you know, when he releasing so much music, it don't seem like as much effort going into the projects he puts out. Not necessarily saying that the projects weren't good, but I know Currency can put together, he can formulate a better album than he does most of the time. And the reason I know Currency can formulate better albums is because he's done it. You know, Canal Street Confidential, Weekend at Bernie's, you know, he's done this. Even the Fetty tape with Freddie Gibbs, you know, that's the last time we heard him and Alchemist together, which I love that album. I need to get that on vinyl, honestly. Like I still need to find that. Another reason I respect Currency is because, you know, he's been himself all the way through his career. You know, he built up his fan base, you know, based on that, you know, him being himself. Before I start rambling too long, though, I got to get the Alchemist. I just got to. I've been going crazy. I'm not even going to go over his solo production projects, you know, which, you know, he always featured different artists, but Fetty, Alfredo, Lulu, Lamb Over Rice, bro, he got so much shit. Bo Jackson, Super Tecmo Bo, which Super Tecmo Bo, I think, is his best work to date with Bodie James. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a classic. I feel like all these tapes really have to sit with people, and, you know, you really have to realize what's going on here. You know what I mean? And it's some legendary shit going on here as far as Alchemist is concerned. You know, a lot of people, I feel like it's going over their heads. I'm expecting some dark, gloomy production that you can just glide on, you know, as far as rapping, you know, which Currency does on beats. But if I hear something different, I just hope it's great. I feel like that was a good build up. I don't feel like I was rambling too long. You know, I can talk forever, but fuck it. Currency, Al, Continuance. All right, we got 13 songs, 38 minutes. Perfect. Jet Life, Al, you know what I'm saying? Independent Way. The cover pretty sweet. I like it. It's like you're getting lost in the city. Song 1, Half Moon Mornings. Already smooth. Already.
You know that I was the man here. This a chance here. It wasn't just about to stand here. Then we get the champagne out the cooler for a freeze. Tell them
Alchemist already with the great production, bro.
yes, sir. There's a message for a straight.
This is my shit right here. I'm sorry. This is my kind of shit. Oh, we in the ocean with it. Smooth first track for sure. I think they released didn't they release a single for this? I think they released this as like a video or something. But like I said, sticking to my guns, I'm gonna keep saying this. You know what I mean? I ain't listen to no singles. Nice smooth beat at the beginning. Production is wavy already, you know, by Al. You know, smooth rapping from Currency. You know, like I said, you know, I think that's what this tape is gonna be. You know, Currency just popping shit. Definitely not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. You know, as far as, you know, it's only the first song again, but because Fetty was dark as hell. Fetty had some dark beats on there. Willie Lloyd was dark as shit. Smooth though, I like it. Song 2, Reese's Cup. Now why they gonna go do that? Like, you know, niggas gonna smoke when you hear this shit. Like why you just gotta tease like a nigga like that? Like, out with the keys.
Brown, tan leather season, sweet feature. Feel like I've been to a Reese's cup out the freezer. When looks from up company on defense is a must. At the same time, running the store for us. That's what up.
Yeah.
That's my next car coming here. This is my car. Of course, I didn't have a job. I didn't have the money to finance a car. But
short ass track, short as hell. Still smooth though. I don't know if I really like the production on that one too much, honestly. You know, no disrespect to Al, you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. I feel like it was a lot of keys going on in the background. You know what I mean? I like that. Currency very descriptive in that track. It's like you can see everything happening. 10 leather seats, the sweet feature. Felt like I bit into a Reese's cup out the freezer. Like, it's just the way Currency says shit that it's like, okay, nobody else raps like that. You know what I mean? Like nobody else can put together, you know, things that way. He just made, you know, the inside of a car sound cool as hell, you know, by comparing it to a Reese's. Really, before I comment on the song, I really do want to let the album play out a little bit more, just to see if there's a deeper meaning or a deeper concept to the project, you know, besides great beats, you know, and great rapping. As far as right now, though, it was a pretty in track to me.
You already disrespecting?
Song 3, No Yeast featuring Bodie James. First heavy sample we getting. Heavy sample on this joint.
The final cuisine, while others do it online for the stream. Post some comments and men. Hold up a 3 remix is right, we caught in. Look how the light hit off the ice when it gleam. Before the shines and the bling. It's 96 days shining.
I feel like the way Bodie rap is just so refreshing. You know, to like a young nigga like me. You know what I mean? Just because I didn't grow up in the 90s, you know, I wish, and I ain't gonna say I wish because I like my technology. I'm not gonna lie, but like I just wish like I had this a little bit earlier, you know what I mean? Because I was on 50 Cent heavy, you know what I mean? I was on like the underground wave heavy when I was way younger, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I went back and listened to all that shit. Bodie just bring back that refreshing, you know, sound, you know, probably for the older dudes, but younger dudes like me that appreciate this type of hip hop, you know, we never really got this, you know what I mean? So I'm just glad that we getting it now. Look how the light hit off the ice when it gling. Like, this nigga just said gling, and that shit sounded perfect.
Me, and no Yeast on the street, a nigga everything he seen.
That Gucci North face intersecting like the face.
I like that transition.
I thought that packaging affect the prices, plus they calling in the things outside that bullshit. Hyping, I'm an OG, bro. I smoke that chronic, I pull up some of my desires. She drowning in the fountain of flyness, I am the real. He tried to hide that bitch in him, it came out gender reveal.
Currency bragging on this joint.
I'm from New Orleans where we all love Soulja Slim. My nigga Bodie,
That's a piece Slim.
From the loser limb. If you ain't bought no rollers for your dogs, you ain't a boss at all. We on the jet, finna take off.
I ain't got rolling money. I like that bass line he put in there too. You know I like my skits when they make sense.
What all y'all got from the...
But this song was 4 minutes and it didn't even feel like it. I feel like the song should have been longer. I'm sorry. I don't know, like Alchemist just create those beats where you can get lost in. Like I just got lost in that beat. Like I don't know how he does it. You know, the bass line in the background, like the heavy sample, like it just makes sense. I feel like Alchemist beats are so easy to rap on because you can just glide over them. And that's what Bodie and Currency did. You know what I mean? Bodie with the great rapping, you know, very descriptive. Currency with his great rapping. You know, he actually rapped on that verse. You know what I mean? He actually had great bars. You know what I'm saying? He was flexing, you know, she drowned in the fountain of flyers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember everything he said. Currency, you know, shouting out the legendary Soulja Slim. You know, I love that. I do feel like Bodie could be a bigger artist. I'm not saying like a huge artist because I feel like this type of rap isn't for everybody, but I feel like there is a certain lane that he can get put in, you know what I mean? Like a pusher, you know what I mean? Like he just need that big cosign. Like imagine like if a Ye would cosign to Bodie and Ye had Bodie on a track, you know what I mean? Like just throwing them in there, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Ye documentary, that shit was fire. Song 4, Obsession.
You're making more goddamn money than you ever made in your life, man.
The stage was set when I took my first breath. We catch. The stage was set when I took my first breath. I was obsessed, how it was swinging from the helicopter, from people not doing their business proper. Learn how to extract them jewels from the movies. How much money
could I get?
I was obsessed, how could I make my paper stretch?
Yeah. Yo, Alchemist is a fucking genius, bro.
He passes slower cars.
Oh my God. Why did it hit that hard though? Like I don't understand why Alchemist was so mad that day. Bro, the bass in that, I gotta play that in the car. I can't wait to play that in the car. That's the best song on here so far to me, just because it's a good song. The hook is golden. The imagery is golden. He's basically telling you, you know, from birth, you know, I wanted to get this bread. It's just the way he rapped on it. You know what I mean? He didn't even have to do too much. I hate when that shit happens. Short and sweet too. Like I wish that song was a little longer too. I ain't gonna lie. See, I be selfish when it comes to stuff like this. I mean, like a beat like that should be rapped on for at least 4 minutes. And it's like we don't get that, but it's cool. It's cool. It's still a great song. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of the songs I might just go in the garage and hop in my car and not go nowhere and just play it just to see how it sounds. It seemed like these skits at the end, you know, other than the last song, it seemed like they from like old like TV shows or something, like 70s TV shows, might be even 80s. But I see that concept going. The last one, Currency, was in that one, so I don't know. I'm trying to see where that comes together. Song 5, Corvette Rally Stripes, featuring Havoc and hold on, Wiz. Oh, is Havoc gonna be on the beat? Is he gonna rap? I want to know. Havoc production crazy too though. What?
Piercing, no defense against who is
What?
What they vision them, have his homeboy hit him so close he came emotional, but now witness the scene. You might get a pass one time, depending on who your people is. It ain't dry yet, my driveway a motherfucking stunt fest. Nigga, I'm really from this.
Alright, he flexing on this joint. Okay.
Dump bread out, put a pool table in the middle like motherfucker, like a player house. Roll dirty fast, then I let them out. Yeah.
Wiz, bro.
Yeah, let me get some of this shit real quick.
Okay.
I'm in the moment, out the mouth foaming at my opponents to catch the bonus. We never put them on notice, and if you notice, they still clapping near us. They made us fearless, but shit you talking is smoking mirrors. The whole thing
Ooh, you talking to
break their neck. If there's any ever out, the semis is coming out.
Havoc still got.
Sports car motor is built for speed.
I thought the song was over. I'm like, what?
Chinchillas, big dinners, yellowtail on the bow and two. But they gotta let us. Lot of cheese, need a lot of lettuce.
Ooh.
Greedy, but I need mine. Wi-Fi, I need to see designs. A couple scripts for my show, I need to read my lines. A couple weeks on the road, a couple freaks getting blown. A lot of
different kind of flexing.
Hope see me flick my roach. Move like a player, so be careful when you approach. Sit on the field, got my chair
like
ready,
players
I'm
over
the
here.
coach. And I ain't flying coach.
Wait, what'd he say?
She grinding that dope. I started in the car service, now we in the road. Ringo is on my toes. Hang around like I'm supposed to.
Why the fuck this bringing back nostalgia though? Come on now. I'm changing my favorite song. I'm changing it again. I'm sorry, Havoc, but I mean, like, you were immaculate on that song. You were immaculate, but you gotta step aside when it's Wiz and Currency. Currency and Wiz on that Alchemist beat. This has been something I've been praying for. You know what I mean? I think they have done something together before. Honestly, put that in the comments if they have before. 'Cause I do remember them doing something, but not like this. The reason I love them is because they brag, but it's a different kind of braggadociousness that comes with. I said braggadociousness. I was cool before, but then they just do it a little bit differently than your average rapper. You know what I mean? That just rap about, you know, his chains. You know what I mean? Or, you know, how many bitches you know fuck. You know, we done all heard that before, but you know, when you put it this way, you know what I mean, and you word it the way they worded it, you know what I mean? It's just a little different. You know what I mean? The beat, when it came on, I was like, what the fuck is this? That's definitely going on the playlist. Like, that's a playlist. I love that joint. That's my favorite song so far. They rapped. You know what I mean? I wasn't a big fan of 2009. You know what I mean? And that's saying a lot because I love them too. But, you know, this right here is what they should have put on it. Great song, though. Great song. Shout out Wiz. Shout out Currency. You know what I'm saying? Shout out y'all, man. Song 6, Whale Watching, featuring Styles P. He got rappers on here now. All right.
Sound like a sob. This shit sound like the mob. Sound like $100 bills. Sound like you ain't really comfortable with who you are. Sound like your bitch finna get up in my car. Running long.
The thing is, Currency's so cool that it's like, he say some shit like that, it'll make a lame nigga mad.
Crazy how weird is the legal track and the stock market is digital cash.
You see, that's how he bragging on here. That's Currency bragging. All my partners got this. All my partners got that. You know what I mean? You got some rappers that rap about that kind of stuff, but not really. You know what I mean? He rapping about, you know, stocks and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then making it sound cool to the average nigga. This song so far, you know, the beat is to me, just as far as his message in this song right here. It might come off as bragging, to the average, person that don't know about hip hop. But, if you really listen to him, like he really telling you what he doing, what he did to, attain this wealth.
Sounds like I'm the shit, and you ain't the shit. Sounds like the 20.
Everything niggas be saying, I always take it back to when Drake said, how you on top when I'm on top. You know what I mean? That's basically what Styles P just said to a nigga. Like,
sounds like your big homie salutes. I'm out ranking him. Sounds like I got a couple spots, make a couple M's. Sounds like battery. Niggas stole my style. I ain't mad, that is flattery. Niggas talking tough.
Everybody said they stole their fucking style. The song as a whole was cool. I like Currency's verse, like what I talked about before, him, basically telling niggas what he did to attain wealth. And Styles P's verse was cool, I just like the aura of Styles P when he come on the track. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the same as, a person like The Game for me or 50. You know what I mean? He just got that to him. You know what I mean? I said you know what I mean? But that to him. Honestly, I didn't really like it that much. The beat was cool though, honestly. It was maybe a little bit too slow for my liking. Which I can't really say that either though, because I like Alchemist slow beats, but maybe the sample just wasn't for me. Song 7, The Tonight Show. Alright, you got some jazz?
Security and the groundskeeper on hand. One of the illest niggas on off-land asphalt, also sand, class and pizzazz. Prefer that water for crystal over your wine glass. This a different bracket, the ones who really have it. This the James Worthy.
See, this is one of them songs where it's like, damn, Currency, the beat is just so good that I don't care about your rapping on here. Like, Currency could be saying the most craziest shit right now, but I can't hear him. I can't hear him because the beat's so good. Now I'm running back though.
Ooh. They set that bitch on fire. The bounty like fruit. I'm in New Orleans where the killers got the juice, and some suggestions say it might be best I move. But if I did, who else don't bring them space?
Currency a cool nigga because he can just chill in New Orleans. People know where Currency live and stay or whatever. You know what I mean? But Currency, he don't give off that kind of energy. You know what I mean? And that's why he can fuck with a Bodie James and fuck with a Wiz Khalifa. Same as a Wiz. He can go fuck with some street niggas and go fuck with, I guess you could say suburban or, just, people that aren't street. You know what I mean? Like they can play in the middle of that. You know what I mean? And, be cool just because they never gave off that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I respect about him. That's what he doing on this joint right here. He ain't doing nothing wrong. It sound like Biggie. I don't know if it's something else. Love that track right there. Love that track. You already know I love the production on that one. Anything with a heavy jazz sample, I'm with. I used to play the trumpet a little bit. I wasn't good. I was decent though. I wasn't bad, but I wasn't good. Saying that to say, there's a reason I picked that instrument. I love the sounds. I love those jazz sounds. That was more of a, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of track. You know what I mean? Currency could have said whatever on there. He doesn't mess up the production. He's not saying anything outlandish. You know what I mean? He's not doing too much. His style fits it perfectly. Fits it right in the place like a puzzle piece. Tonight's Show, definitely one of my favorites for sure. Probably top 3. Song 8, Signature Move. Man, this shit almost over. I'm mad. I'm saying? I'm kind of mad. Who got the best signature move though? My mind be going all over the place, but who got the best signature move in basketball all time?
Just getting up.
It sounds like it's a backwards instrumental.
I just bought 20 pairs of Air Force Ones for a run. I'm finna take my time.
I love how Alchemist just throws in all these extra sounds like 30 seconds, 45 seconds into when the song's already started, where it's like, damn, you get this layer 2 to the beat. Like you get this ain't the beat right here. This the beat.
Over there, I can tell you how to survive if you was in the air. Gotta know how to listen and not just hear.
Thanks.
Don't talk about me running.
Everybody know you a gusher, boy. You not a goon. Hey, I'm telling you, the cool shit that Currency say will make lame niggas mad. I'm telling you. The song was a little boring, even though I like what he was talking about. You know what I mean? I like the beat, but the flow was a little bit redundant on that one. You know what I mean? Even though Currency, flow is pretty much the same. I like this track, but then I don't like the track because I don't feel like I'm going to go back to it as much as I should. You know what I mean? Because I like the lyrics. Song 9, Louis Baggage featuring Babyface Ray. Now, see, this is interesting to me just because Babyface Ray, one of my favorite artists right now. You know, I said that back in, you know, the Face reaction. It's blowing me because he got 2 Detroit artists on here that I love, and they don't have any music together. You know what I mean? Hopefully Currency can be that person to bridge that gap for the underground and, you know, the new dudes over there. You know what I mean? Because I want to hear a Bold D and Babyface Ray record. Smooth.
Yeah.
I like this.
In the gray flannel with the Sade jam and double antennas. On the pink Impala, spent some days planning. Before we put it in action, gotta make it happen. Cause I'm for sure going I asked and a little bragging about how it wasn't her man shit. My even asking. That shit don't matter.
Right.
Niggas had some type of guidance. OG's to teach you when you speak. I can tell you ain't the brightest. Why the hell you think I ain't excited? My life is too for real, full of thrills up and down, so I don't write it. They tell me treat it like chess. I let shit can change in a sec. New form smash through puddles, cause when it rain you get wet. I took her and bossed her up. It's hard to fuck with the help. It's entertainment for y'all. They pay me cause I'm myself. When the sun set, I'm talking.
I gotta touch on this because this is why he one of my favorite artists right now. Cause he is himself. You know what I mean? Look at my description. You know, be yourself. It ain't never been done before. I love music. You know, I love all types of music. You know what I mean? I don't discriminate on nothing. You know, I even listen to pop shit. I really had no choice but to be myself at the end of the day because, you know, I never had nobody to impress. That's why I love what he preaches a lot in his music. And once you get past all the drug talk, he really gives off that vibe that, you know, he's himself 24/7. And I love that. I wasn't expecting him to come on like this on here. I wasn't expecting that. Because honestly, Face, I got this, but I didn't get this. Bro, niggas that really been through the struggle is gonna feel that whole verse he just laid down right there. My favorite track on the album, it snatched it from Wiz. I'm sorry, but I love Wiz and I love Babyface Ray and I love Currency. You know what I mean? I don't love everybody. I don't get that messed up. I don't love everybody. The Face album, I don't know. I went back and listened to it a few times and, you know, I still stand where I stand with it. You know what I mean? I really expected more. I expected more because I still like Unfuckwittable better. But this verse right here, I love this verse right here. And it's really like not me being biased at all. You know, I said I love Babyface Ray, I love Currency, I love Wiz, but, you know, I always stand on anybody that know me know, you know, that I'm always say my honest opinion about shit. And, you know, honestly, I feel like this verse is a powerful verse. Great song with no hook. I love it. I love it. And it was a perfect length too. I feel like Currency got his shit off and Babyface Ray got his shit off. They both got a chance to do their thing on there. I love it. Song 10, the final board.
The world tomorrow. I have decided to attempt under controlled conditions. A similar experiment.
Only acceptable answer, of course.
Oh my God, bro.
Don't speak for project stored in our gun cabinet. Take them out the display case and
To the dust.
I'm on the move, still spit like I got something to prove. But I
Facts, you do though. The beast. Oh my God.
And flicking lighters, them other niggas be in the booth line. Sometime I damn
Don't lie.
in the booth crying.
Don't lie.
We gon' get more than just do. We gon' get paid in full. We fucking powerful, baby. Look what
We gonna do more than just do. We gonna get paid in full. That first beat, oh, that should have been the whole song, but I love the beat switch though. The thing is, when he slowed it down, I didn't know where he was going with it. I was like, I'm hoping he don't mess up the song. Or I thought the beat was gonna come back in, but I didn't know it was gonna switch like that. But Alchemist, he do shit like that. Like, he'll make you love something so much. He'll make you love a beat, and then he'll just switch it. You know, I like the second beat too. I love the second beat too, real smooth. You know what I mean? Currency was gliding on that, but damn, man, I love that first one though. I know people that, you know, don't listen to Currency like that, or, you know, never really heard none of his albums. You know, they probably heard singles here and there. You know what I mean? Just on them 2 beats alone, you could just tell he real versatile. You know, even though he kind of used the same kind of cadence, you know, for a lot of his shit. Currency fits a lot of words into these 2-minute songs. Like, he be saying a lot of shit. He be saying a lot of cool, smooth shit. It's not really too much lyrical miracle, but he got his own bars in there. He kind of talk like I talk, you know, it's a lot of like run-on sentences and things like that. But, you know what I mean? Because he did it on Signature Move on here, like the song I didn't like, you know what I mean? He rapped a little bit slower on that song. Honestly, I feel bad because I feel like I'm going to play the first half of that song more than the second half. And yeah, I'm one of them kind of dudes. You know, if I like a beat or something like that, I'll stick to that joint. I ain't gonna lie. You know, but I like the second half enough that I think I'll play the whole thing. Song 11, Jodeci Tape. Oh my God. All right, give it, come on. Come on.
It's like the red velvet cake. Fix your heartache along with the Jodeci Tape.
Bro, this nigga Currency do rap about food a lot. You can tell he smack. Because he got me thinking about red velvet cake now, just off the first line.
Me and Nora looking like money, trying to make so much of it. Rap hustling, she arguing with her husband, then she checked to see if I was doing something.
Whoa. How he just gonna throw that in there like that? Hold on, he telling the story right now, but he just talking about something. She argued with her husband. This nigga Currency fucking with married women. That's what we doing. I mean, not now. You know, he's happily in a relationship now, but that's what she was doing. Look at my weekend reaction. You know how I feel about that.
Some dreams get lived out to the fullest, like this nigga here became a millionaire just for being chill.
Yeah. Come on, man. How you don't feel that, bro? You know what I pictured when I was listening to this with my eyes closed? Currency on the stage, just giving spoken word in a tuxedo and just standing there with the mic like this. You know how niggas that song was like poetry. That's kind of how it was set up. You know, the beat behind it. You know, it sounded like a live band. Jodeci Tape, like playlist for sure. Like Al did this thing on the beat too. Like I don't know. I'm kind of confused though because I'm getting a lot of wave, you know, nature sounds in the background at the end of songs. You know, they was doing the skits for a little bit, but it seemed like they stopped that. What's the correlation? I don't know. I'm just vibing right now, to be honest with you. I don't even care about a concept or, you know, where he's going to take the album or anything like that, because what he's been rapping about so far, you know, it's braggadocious for sure, but it's also, you know, basically telling you how he's got to this point. You know what I mean? Song 12, Endurance Runners, featuring Larry June. Larry June, an interesting one to me because I listen to his music, but I haven't listened to that much, you know what I mean? But the few songs I've listened to have been pretty good. I think I've only listened to a few singles here and there. I haven't listened to a whole project at all, I'm not gonna lie. Me living in California, you know, I'm not from here, but I live in California, you know, I hear that shit all the time.
I found my sound, I'm faithful to it. Suits couldn't
that you are.
He 1 foot in the court and 1 foot on the street. That can't be.
Facts. But that's facts, because you know too many niggas that can hoop in the hood. Like, you know too many people. It don't even got to be in the hood. It can just be anywhere. Like, I've known people that can hoop better than some of these NBA players, you know. I don't want to throw out no names out there. You know, Kyle Lowry. I know niggas that hoop better than Kyle Lowry. And it's either they got an injury or, like, they don't got the grades or something. Like, it used to be dudes coming to the rec all the time. Like, bro, you don't play on the high school team? He'd be like, nah, bro. I don't play on the high school team. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I'm like, bro, what? You cold as hell, but all right.
Act like they forgot my name when people ask them how I don't call them out.
These instruments in the background getting me,
But yeah, the body, she let me hit cause I'm legit and I don't tell nobody what she do. She anonymous.
We all know how that go.
Italian leather chairs in the crib, I can't hold you. Views of the ocean while I'm sitting back smoking.
Ooh, I like that.
Keep growing. I was 19, pulling up and something that was him. Hit the block twice before I work, you know it's politics. Still moving like I still work, I got a life to live. Yeah.
Gotta move smart out here. Jet bike, baby. Another beat that's a mixture of dark and beautiful, but you can just get lost in it. That's what that beat was for me. A lot of instrumentation going on in the background. I heard some trumpets. I heard the flute. You know what I mean? I think that was a flute. Larry June did his thing on here. I like how he said, you know, used to be roaches in the house, now the whole family blessed. You know, it's shit that we heard before, but, you know, I like how, you know, he got a different kind of vibe about him that I like. You know, that I think he's from the Bay, right? Let me know down below. I don't know if he's from the Bay. I know you always see him with oranges and shit. What's the correlation with the oranges? He said, I was 19 pulling up saying that was him. You know what I mean? Don't get pointed out. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. I like how you put that. That was real smooth. If Larry June come out with something with Al, I think I'll listen to it, honestly, because he did sound real good over this. He sounded real smooth. It felt like he belonged, you know, and it didn't sound like all the features on this project really felt like they belonged. It didn't really seem like too much force going into that. You know what I mean? I was about to say forceness. Out your time, baby. Song 13, Cool in the Game. What's that? Xylophone.
Scatter man gave Reese his last scholarship. They wanted him to lay it all on the line again. Another loss. It takes heart, it takes smarts, it takes a boss to learn from taking the loss.
I like how you did that.
It takes heart, it takes smarts, it takes a boss to learn from taking the loss.
Facts.
It takes heart, it takes smarts, it takes a boss to learn from taking the loss.
I was so grateful I had my son when I was rich, because growing up I ain't had shit.
I got a call up out the bag and he gon' bring me to it. Record label offices I've been through, they give you $1 million.
Currency really teach you a lot in this last song right here. Like, record companies I've been through them, they give you $1 million. I think that's how much he said. They give you $1 million, then they teach you like a second-class citizen. You can just pull a lot of game from just that sequence right there. Just cut out the middleman. It take heart, it takes smarts. You know what I mean? He telling you what it take, you know, to become the person you want to be. You know what I mean? Over this smooth, jazzy beat. Anybody that took losses, I feel like this song gonna hit. You know what I mean? Anybody that been down and out, I feel like this song gonna hit. This definitely gave me like a cool in the game kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Just based on the beat alone, you know, I don't know if that was xylophones in the background, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't know who Cool in the Gang is, you know, legends, you know what I'm saying? Celebration, get down on it. Yeah. First thing I'm gonna say about this album, good album. Good album from Al and Currency. They did a great job of just making it smoothly to listen to all the way through. You know what I mean? It wasn't redundant at all. You know what I mean? Even though Currency's raps can get redundant, like I said, throughout this whole project, I feel like Al did a great job of cultivating that. You know what I mean? Cultivating that and bringing them to a place where he's comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Currency rap over shit like this. He do this shit. You know what I mean? He throw out music. You know what I mean? This is nothing to him. You know what I mean? It's nothing to Al as well. I know they've been working together for a long time, so them coming out with this project is just, you know, another icing on the cake of, you know, what they already put out. You know, I need to listen to Covert Coupe. I know that, you know. I'm at least being honest and saying I did listen to it. Niggas come on here and say they listen to shit. Very braggadocious project from Currency. They need to come with it on vinyl. Like I said, you know, I need this vinyl. 13 songs, 38 minutes. I thought it was actually perfect length, to be honest with you. A lot of Alchemist projects be perfect length. The Bodie James projects, I think Bo Jackson was a little bit longer. I think it was about like 40-something minutes. Super Tecmo Bo was just over 25 minutes. Short and concise, you know what I mean? I feel like Al loves that, you know what I mean? Pick out a few beats the artist like, and then let's just throw out a project. But I feel like Al as a producer and just putting tracks together, you know, I feel like he's a great executive producer as well, you know what I mean? Just because, you know, I know he goes into the studio with these artists, you know, they said that on plenty of occasions, but just the fact that you can put together these projects and make them so potent, you know what I mean, to both parties' sound is just great. Because honestly, when I look at a lot of songs on here, you know, it was a good run for a minute. Like No Yeast, Obsession, Corvette Rally Stripes. You know what I mean? The Whale Watching was kind of iffy to me. You know, Styles P, I feel like he could have came harder on that. And I feel like, you know, Currency also could have came a little bit harder. The beat was okay. The first two tracks of the album, Half Moon Mornings and Reese's Cup, I liked them, but, you know, they weren't good enough to go on, you know, my playlist, I would say. But as a project and not just single songs, you know, that's why I like to listen to, you know, a full project so I can get the grasp of a whole project. Because I might not like the song, but I like it, you know, in the flow of the album, in which, you know, I like Half Moon Mornings. I feel like once I go back and listen to it as a song, you know what I mean, I probably won't go back and listen to it as a song as much. Signature Move is another track I thought was a little bit too boring for me. You know, I really couldn't get into the flow of it. The beat wasn't that interesting to me. Well, that's really the one track I don't like on it because, like I said, I like Half Moon Mornings and Reese's Cup in the flow of the album. I love the features on this project other than Styles P, you know what I mean? Even the Havoc verse I loved, you know, even though it was overshadowed by, you know, Wiz and Currency. But that's just me personally. You know, a lot of people going to be like, oh, Havoc killed, you know, them, but you know, I just like the Currency and Wiz vibe. You know, that's just me. Babyface Ray has the best feature on here, I would say. A close second is Bodie James, and the third is Wiz. You know what I mean? I know people probably think Wiz would be second, but Bodie James snapped on here. I got to give it to him. You know, I was expecting, you know, a Freddie Gibbs feature, but, you know, I ain't mad at it just because we got some good features out of it. Currency's performance is, you know, what I was expecting, pretty much, you know, smooth raps, but really popping his shit in a way where, you know, it's relatable. Just the way Currency glides over these beats is just so smooth to listen to. If I would put this album in front of somebody and tell them to listen to it, I don't think they would be like, oh, I don't like this song. I don't like this song. I think it's more of, you know, a matter of taste. You know, do you like Currency's rapping? Do you like Alchemist production? You know, because I don't know too many people that don't like Alchemist production. You know, I know a few people that don't like Currency's rapping, but like them two together, you know, I don't see too many people saying that this ain't good. My favorite tracks on here, definitely No Yeast, Obsession. Well, Obsession crazy. I like Obsession. That was just a good song. I like that joint. The Tonight Show was a crazy track. I love that joint. And Jodeci Tape. Those are my favorite songs on this track list. I can name a few more, but those are my favorite. Cool in the Gang, you know, Louis Baggage, you know, I like that joint. But this album as a whole, I like it. I like it enough to beg them to release this on vinyl. I need to get some more Alchemist joints too, because like I said, there's some special shit going on right here. Like, these beats is nothing to play with. Like, I feel like more rappers should rap on Alchemist production, you know what I mean? It's not a lot of space for niggas that can't rap though, so Kendrick, come on. Nah, I'm just playing. Kendrick can stay where he at. We do need the album though. We need the album, Kendrick. And, you know, I heard you performing soon. So, you know, I always turn every video into a Kendrick video. But yeah, y'all, that's, damn, I always do this. Fuck. Who the fuck am I reviewing? Oh, this Currency and Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Currency and Alchemist. You know, like button, sub button. They there. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all for watching. It's a lot of music I ain't reviewed yet. So, I got some shit coming for y'all. Definitely. You know, I'm going to keep my head like this to 100 subs. You know, might up it to 200 to be honest with you. You know, man, because y'all keep playing. But it's all right. Shit, let me know what y'all thought about the project. You know, put your favorite songs down below. But yeah, one more time, Currency, Alchemist, Continuance. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We gone.